Hey guys, this is Paul, John Kim's 12-year-old brother. Yes, I got a haircut. I got all of them cut actually. Sometimes it's just good to change shit up. Okay, I have questions to answer. I think I have about 82. Obviously, I'm not going to answer all of them tonight. Let's see if we can tackle a few. Okay. Angry. Your words inspire me, move me, give me aha moments, all of it. Yeah! I look forward to reading everything that you post. I haven't been posting lately at all, so I apologize. I've been doing something called life, and it's time consuming. So I haven't been writing. I need to get back into writing. And if you guys are writers out there, writing is tough. It ebbs and flows, and sometimes you get into writing and you just have so much that you want to write and say, and other times it's like pulling teeth. So, and largely because of you, I took my first CrossFit class yesterday. I've always been very active. I run, do yoga, cycle, all of it, but haven't had the courage to try CrossFit because I thought I'd never be strong enough, and I've heard people become injured easily doing it. Then she writes, wrong! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. We have a great teacher here, and he was amazing, and I loved it. Oh, and I'm 54 years old. So it's a new first that has made me feel really good about myself. Thank you for that inspiration and for everything you do and for so many people. Okay, so there really isn't a question there, but whoever wrote that, I really appreciate your kind words. And I gotta say, 54 and starting CrossFit, guys, what is your excuse? Congratulations on that, and thank you for your kind words, whoever wrote that. Next question. John, can you change your truth? What if your truth is a lie? Oh man, this shit's confusing. And if your truth is true, but will leave a wake of destruction for a husband and family if you act on your truth, is that trading one shit fishbowl for another? What? Feel free to use this. Exclamation mark. I'm certain that I'm not the only one who would like insight. Thanks. And then she writes her name and then writes parentheses, please do not use my name. Okay, so Jennifer, listen. No, I'm just kidding. That's not her name. John, can you change your truth? Yes. Let's start with that. Your truth changes absolutely. I think your truth can change. Your truth isn't constant. I think your truth is a living, breathing thing. I think it's like what is it like? I don't know what it's like, but it's because your truth today may be very different than your truth 5 years ago, right? And your truth changes depending on what you've learned, your experience and everything that life throws at you in your new chapters and all your collisions and your turnings and all that stuff, and even maybe a collapse. Everything that is life, all the difficult things that life do or give us that hopefully you turn into wisdom and gifts, and looking back are able to connect dots. Then what you do is you come up with your truth, and your truth is a breathing thing, and it can change, and it can morph, and it can turn, and but as long as it's honest, then it's your truth, right? So the next question is, what if your truth is a lie? If your truth, I don't know, I guess what she means by that is, I don't know what she means by that. Your truth can't be a lie because it's your truth. Unless you're lying to yourself about your truth, then it's a lie. Well, then your truth isn't a lie. Your truth is never a lie. The lie is you lying to yourself that your truth is your truth. That's the lie. Okay, and if your truth is true, but will leave a wake of destruction for a husband and a family if you act on your truth, is that trading one shit bowl for another? Okay, so that question is complicated. I don't know if I can just say yes or no because we're talking about other people involved. There are so many elements. There's a lot of layers to peel behind that question that we would have to explore and process, but I will do my best to answer. And if your truth is true, but will leave a wake of destruction for your husband, blah, 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 family, is it trading one shit bowl for another? I think that I always tell people to stand on their truth. So now, make sure it's your truth and not just a fleeting feeling, right? You don't want to make giant decisions, life-altering decisions that are not only going to... I have my hands in my pockets, by the way, which is kind of weird. This is just how I feel. This is my truth. Having my hands in my pocket instead of on the keyboard or a mouse. Okay, so where was I? Wake of destruction. Oh, yeah. There's a difference between your truth and just having a feeling. So make sure that it's not a wave of feelings or a phase or anything like that. But if what you're talking about really is your truth, if it's consistently something that you believe is honest, I tell people to stand on the truth. And if that equals a relationship to end, or if that equals whatever, a resignation from a job or from... I don't know, drawing boundaries with friends, whatever it is that it equals, I would encourage you to stand on your truth as long as it is your truth, because I don't think you can build an honest, meaningful life without truth. I think everything starts with that. So let me ask you some questions. What's your favorite movie? No, I'm just kidding. How do you know that it's your truth? How do you know? Obviously, you're implying that you're not happy in your marriage, and you're afraid to act on that because you don't want to quote unquote trade one shit bowl for another. And I know you're not happy because you're calling your marriage a shit fishbowl. I saw a shirt and it said "Friends don't let friends get married." Thought it was funny. Okay, sorry. Marriage is tough. So here's the question: can you repair your marriage? Have you tried? Why is your marriage shit fishbowl? Why is your marriage a shit fishbowl? And why do you think by acting on your truth, if that's what you decide to do, that would equal another shit fishbowl? I don't think it does. I don't think it would. But as far as like marriage goes, no relationships are easy, and they all take work. Really ask yourself if it's over, if it's not repairable, or if it's just hard and you don't want to be in it. I don't know. And I'll be honest, I've been in relationships where I could have done more, and that's something that I have to live with. And this is something that, you have to live with, Allison. Just kidding. That's not her name. So there's nothing worse than leaving something and feeling like you could have done something more or different or whatever. Actually, there are things that are worse, but that's a shitty feeling. And so I would say, take ownership and do what you think is your part of the shit in the fishbowl, and try to clean the fishbowl. And if you've done everything that you can, and you think your partner's done everything he or she could, I don't know. Then it's over, and then I would say then it's over, and then you have to start making some tough decisions and executing change and rebuilding a life based on your truth, if that makes sense. All right, guys. I knocked out 2 questions out of 83, but I did say that I wasn't going to do 83. I just had about 15-20 minutes, and I feel good about the 2 questions I answered, and this makes me feel productive, and it's also a great cop-out to not write.